With 2023 underway, predictions about the future of immigration are being made. Factors such as political changes, demographics, and economic pressures are expected to influence immigration trends. This article explores some of the key predictions for immigration in the coming year. Comprehensive immigration reform will pose a challenge. Comprehensive immigration reform looks unlikely for 2023, with Republicans assuming control of the House in January and a divided Congress struggling to make significant changes to the immigration system. Border issues are at the forefront of the Republican agenda, and a Republican-led House is likely to prioritize strict border security measures over other immigration proposals. Representative Kevin McCarthy, expected to be the new Speaker of the House, has stated he won't consider any immigration bills unless they deal first with increasing border security. The most recent failed immigration proposal is a draft immigration deal introduced by a bipartisan pair of senators that would provide a pathway to citizenship for DACA holders and increased border security measures. The bill was intended to be a last-ditch effort to deliver on immigration promises in the new year, but did not receive any traction to move forward in Congress. Partisan squabbles are likely to continue in 2023, halting meaningful immigration progress. Uncertainties around border policy and enforcement. Contentious border issues showed little signs of improvement in 2022, and a hobbled asylum system is likely to carry over into 2023. Title 42, the controversial Trump-era policy, may continue to have a lasting impact on border enforcement in 2023. Rumors are circulating about new border policies for 2023 that would largely mimic those of the former administration, making it more difficult for migrants to seek asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border. Government officials stated that the Biden administration is discussing various ideas to curb border crossings, such as accelerating asylum screenings for migrants in CBP custody, limiting the number of migrants who can approach a port of entry to seek asylum, and denying asylum claims of migrants who do not first seek protection in another country. The last regulation would replicate the Trump administration's transit ban, enacted in 2019. Immigration advocates and lawmakers will keep a close eye on whether the Biden administration retreats to Trump-era border policies to quell migrant crossings and political pressure, or takes steps to amend the country's struggling asylum system. Public charge changes in the green card application process. Public charge, an immigration guideline determining whether people can be denied green cards based on their likelihood to use government benefits in the future, was a contentious topic during the former Trump administration. A new version of the green card application, Form I-485, with an additional public charge section went into effect on December 23, 2022 and will impact how USCIS officers adjudicate applications in the coming year. The new version of Form I-485 captures some of the information previously required under the Trump administration's discontinued Declaration of Self-Sufficiency form. If an applicant answers yes to being a potential public charge on their Form I-485, they must now answer additional questions about their income, household size, education level, and utilization of government benefits. USCIS doesn't expect significant numbers of denials from this new rule, but it could impact applicants who are now required to declare more detailed financial information. Immigration advocates will watch closely over the coming months to see how the new policy affects applications in 2023. Visa and citizenship backlog improvements expected. Number of immigrants becoming citizens in the U.S. is increasing, with more than 900,000 people gaining citizenship in 2022. Immigration levels and travel to the U.S. are also increasing, with more people receiving green cards and more temporary migrants entering the country. State Department expects temporary visa numbers to return to pre-pandemic levels in 2023, with improvements made to processing times and backlogs through hiring surges and process updates. USCIS will make internal process updates in 2023, including implementing premium processing for more petition types and simplifying common forms to reduce processing times for work permits, adjustment of status, and naturalization. Government fee hike. USCIS is proposing an increase in some immigration application fees in 2023. The fee proposal aims to keep costs low for low-income immigrants and naturalization applicants. Citizenship application fees would increase only marginally. However, fees for most employment-based visas and green card applications would significantly increase. For instance, the adjustment of status application costs would jump from $1,760 to $3,500. The USCIS would also start charging for optional work and travel permit forms, which were previously free to file. Certain employment-based visas such as EB-5 and H-1B visas would experience a significant increase in fees.
Aceleración de los tiempos de procesamiento de USCIS.
The proposed rule will have a 60-day public comment window, after which USCIS will issue a final rule with next steps and a timeline for implementing any new fees. USCIS plans to reduce processing times for many immigration applications in 2023. The agency will increase capacity, improve technology, and expand staffing to achieve its goals. USCIS aims to process cases in no more than 6 months by the end of 2023.
La agencia planea implementar un procesamiento prioritario para todas las peticiones de trabajadores inmigrantes, formulario I-140, y ciertas solicitudes de autorización de empleo, formulario I-765, para estudiantes y visitantes de intercambio.
USCIS plans to establish a permanent biometrics exemption for all applicants for change of non-immigrant status and extension of non-immigrant stay, Form I-539. The agency also plans to simplify several common forms, including the applications for employment authorization, Form I-765, adjustment of status, Form I-485, and naturalization, Form N-400.
USCIS planea avanzar en su misión humanitaria mediante la implementación de notificaciones y presentación en línea, nuevas reglamentaciones y una mayor dotación de personal y participación pública.
New EB-5 investors will be able to jump ahead of backlogs. New EB-5 investors can jump ahead of backlogged EB-5 investors in the early part of 2023. To do so, new investors must invest in rural, high unemployment, or infrastructure projects. These new investors can concurrently file an EB-5 permanent resident application while getting an employment authorization document and an advanced parole travel document. This opportunity is only available for reserved set-aside areas, which are expected to be used up by September 2023. Displaced persons worldwide will top 110 million. Displaced migrants are fleeing from countries facing wars, food shortages, and climate change disruptions. Ukrainians and Afghans are among those who will continue to arrive in the U.S. as the conditions in their homelands worsen. In 2023, the number of displaced persons in the world is expected to grow to over 110 million according to the UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. The growing worldwide problem desperately needs serious attention and leadership from the US and other Western countries. To sum up, predicting immigration trends for 2023 is tough, but immigrants are valuable contributors to our world. So let's put on our adventure hats, embrace the challenges and opportunities ahead. If you have an immigration problem, Visit our website at www.andresmejerlaw.com or call us at 888-241-9942.